Hello and welcome to another Adverity Platform guide. So today we're going to be showing you how to set up a LinkedIn ads data stream using LinkedIn ads report templates. So let's take a look at those templates and what they can help you do. Adverity's LinkedIn ads report templates are purpose-built LinkedIn reports that precisely mirror the reports you see in LinkedIn ads. That means the reports you fetch from LinkedIn ads via Adverity will have identical fields and naming conventions as the reports you can export directly from LinkedIn ads itself. This also includes a range of conversion deep dive templates that are unique to Adverity and are ideal if you want to be able to prove the impact of your marketing campaigns on ROI. With Adverity's LinkedIn ads API, you can automatically fetch LinkedIn ads data, transform and enrich it, combine it with other data, analyze and visualize it directly in Adverity, and send it to any desired destination for further analysis or storage. To create a LinkedIn ads data stream, first head to the data stream page via the platform navigation menu. Click Create Data Stream in the top right and select LinkedIn ads. Next, you'll be asked to authorize Adverity to access LinkedIn ads. You can do this using your own credentials, in which case you'll be prompted to log into your LinkedIn ads account and provide permission. If you don't have access to your LinkedIn ads account, you can also ask a colleague to authorize access for you. Lastly, if the workspace already has an existing authorization, you can use that instead. In this case, we do have an existing authorization, so we're going to go ahead and select it and click Next. You'll now see a list of report templates you can choose from. As already mentioned, these are all pre-built by Adverity and mirror the corresponding reports you'll see in LinkedIn ads. For example, let's go ahead and select the Conversions Deep Dive Basic Conversion Type Report. This will fetch data on how many conversions each of your campaigns has resulted in and distinguish between different conversions you've created in LinkedIn ads. You will now be asked if you want to assign any external destinations to this data stream. An external destination might be a data warehouse, data lake, or an analytics tool. If you don't have any destinations set up at the moment, or you don't want to send your data to a destination, don't worry. You can create and assign destinations to this data stream later on, so just skip this step by clicking Next. You are now ready to perform an initial data fetch. The time range for this is entirely up to you. However, for your initial data fetch, we recommend fetching no more than 1 month worth of data. While you may want to backfill a lot of data on your initial fetch, this can take a long time if you're looking at several years of data, so it's best to start with a smaller time range. This means you can adjust settings and further configure your data stream before scheduling larger data fetches. For now, we'll set the time range to last month and then hit Run Fetch. This will take you to the data stream overview page for your new data stream and start your initial data fetch. The data stream overview page is where you manage all the settings for that data stream. You can manually fetch data, schedule regular automated data fetches, assign enrichments, assign destinations, and enable Adverity data storage. To assign a destination, simply click Assign Destination and then choose whether to assign an existing destination or create a new one. For more information on destinations, be sure to check out the Adverity documentation. For now, we'll just add one of our existing destinations. We're also going to enable Adverity data storage too by clicking the toggle here. This will allow us to explore and visualize our data directly in Adverity. Once you've assigned a destination or enabled Adverity data storage, you just need to refetch your data so it is transferred. Now that our data has been successfully transferred, we can click the Explore Data button to take a look at our data directly in Adverity. You can see that all the dimensions and metrics in the Basic Conversion Type report are automatically selected with all of our data laid out in the table below. And we can very quickly turn this into a visualization that clearly shows how well each campaign is contributing towards conversions. The first thing you want to do is add a tree structure to your data table. This is very useful when you have multiple dimensions, because it lets you quickly group rows so you are only looking at the data you want. We can visualize this data by clicking on any of the metrics to bring up an option menu. We want to look at all campaign names, and if we hover over that option, we can see that the data that will be added to the visualization is highlighted in green. Click and we can instantly get a chart letting us see which campaign is delivering us the most conversions. Because we have arranged our data in a tree structure, we can also get our chart to drill down into the other dimensions by clicking the drill down button here. This lets us display more detailed data for each campaign directly in our visualization. And this works for other chart types too, such as a pie chart. Once we're happy with the settings, this visualization can then be added to a dashboard, ready to be shared with colleagues. Click Add to Dashboard and select Add as Visualization. We can then give this visualization a name and select the dashboard and page we want to add it to, and click Add. Now we can go and take a look at our dashboard by following the shortcut here. And there you go, there's our visualization. As you can see, there's a range of different ways to visualize your data with Adverity to get a comprehensive view of how your LinkedIn ad campaigns are performing. So thanks for watching. For more information on how to set up a LinkedIn ads data stream, please check out the Adverity documentation.